Hello again. We're on our third and final video, and this one is about the corporate income statement. Problem 1350B, page 739, and you have this for your second lab problem. I believe it's number 43. Yeah, because this is 42. Yeah, I think you have 41 and 43. So the first one was like your first one, and the second one is like this one. Okay, so on this page, they give you a bunch of accounts listed in no particular order, and they tell you the following information was taken from the records of Arizona Motorsports, Inc. as of the end of November 2018, and they want us to take that and put it, we really don't have to do a lot with it. We just have to put everything in the order of a multi-stepped income statement. And kind of the reason they're asking for this yet again, because we've done this a lot in the past, even in 101 when we got to the merchandising businesses, we had to make these. But the difference for a corporation, you have to do earnings per share at the bottom of the income statement. So I did put what it came out to, and I put the formula over here, and I'm going to do it at the end to show you how I got those numbers. As you can see, this one doesn't look as neat as number 2. That's because it's already taped, so I had to write this way, which I don't do as well as when I'm got my hands and knees on the ground and I have the board down much neater. This is kind of what you're used to seeing, right? More of a hot mess, but I did the best I could. Okay, so this is the income statement for Arizona, year ended November 30th. Their net sales revenue, we just have to pull them right out of the accounts. The net sales revenue is $801,400 right here. Cost of goods sold is 2 up from that. The fourth one down on the left, $470 is the cost of goods sold. They have a nice gross profit of $331,400. The operating expenses, they were kind to us and grouped all the selling and administrative together so we don't have a big long list, which is always appreciated. So the selling expenses, I found that one, number 1 on the left, $95,000. Administrative right underneath it, second, $150,000, total $245,000. Again, pretty easy, right? So that would mean operating income would be $331,400 minus $245,000 or $86,400. As we know, with the multi-stepped income statement, we're not done. We have to check and see if there's any other income or expenses, and we saw a lot of that on our 101 statements. There was usually interest, or as far as Chapter 10, we had the gain or loss from selling plant assets, but this one doesn't have any. It has no other income or expenses listed, so that's a 0, but I put it in anyway, the 0. I don't know if they're going to require it in your format online. I'm kind of thinking they will. They normally do, but maybe not. But I stuck it in just in case. So it's still $86,400 because there were no additions or subtractions for other type of revenue or expenses. So we have our income tax expense, which is almost the second to the last one on the right, $50,000 for income tax expense, very high on 86.4. That's very high. So that means the income from continuing operations, and that's different because for corporations, they have operations that will continue in the future and those that won't. They're being discontinued for some reason. So we have to split them up. So income from continuing would be 86.4 minus 50 or 36,400. And then we have to look for our discontinued operations. They split it. They put discontinued operations. They got the income tax expense last for $960. Now here we go, the third one on the left. Income from discontinued operations, $2,400. That's where I got that. So $2,400 is our income, $960 is the tax. So the income from discontinued, $1,440. Okay. So we add that in, both the continuing and the discontinued operations, and we have total net income, $37,840. But when you're doing a corporate income statement, you're not done, because they want to see, your readers, especially the shareholders, want to see EPS, or earnings per share, in the terms of common stock. Earnings per share is always in the term of common stock, because preferred stock is fixed, it doesn't change. It's stated when you buy it. But common changes constantly. Okay? Preferred is more of a contract, 6%, $2 per share, it's a known quantity. So I have here that our income from continued operations is $270, and our income from discontinued operations, as far as EPS, earnings per share, is 12 cents. So together that's $2.82 in total. Yeah, I was supposed to put net income down there. And I kind of ran out of room, but I'll stick it in. What I really wanted to kind of show you while I was doing it is how these numbers came to be. The 270 and the 12 cents. Okay? It is at the end of the chapter, the formula. How you get EPS, NI is net income minus any preferred dividends that you paid. That's the numerator, divided by the number of shares outstanding. So let's get that information. Preferred, $2, see, it's not a percentage, it's a dollar amount. Like I say, they change it up. $2 no par, 2,000 shares issued. No problem, that's $4,000, right? 2,000 shares times $2 a share is the preferred dividends. So we're going to do net income for our continuing, CO is continuing. So that's 36,400 minus preferred is 4,000 divided by the number of shares outstanding. Where does it tell you that? Common. Okay, I'm not seeing it. Common stock. Okay, there's 13.5 authorized and issued, but there's treasury stock, 1,500. That's where I got it. Okay, I knew it was somewhere. They give you the top of the left-hand column, $11 par value, 13,500 shares authorized and issued. However, there's T stock, treasury stock, 1,500 shares, so you've got to subtract that. So 12,000 is the number of shares outstanding. I knew that was somewhere. That's for continuing operations. For discontinued, we would have the whole thing, right? No, we just have the 1440. We wouldn't be able to subtract the preferred, divided by the 12,000. Okay. I should put this over a little so it's less confusing. 1440. Okay, here's our discontinued operations over the number of shares outstanding and our continuing operations. So it would be 32,400 as the numerator, divided by 12,000. And that comes up to $2.70. If only I had room to put the answer. But if you put that in the calculator, 32,400 divided by 12,000, you get $2.70. Also, for the discontinued operations, if you put the 1440 as the numerator and divide by 12,000, you get the 12 cents. You rounded. Yes, you have it. Thank you. I have my videographer double checking, who's also my granddaughter. Does an awesome job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. So we have $2.82. They also have a total to kind of prove this out. If you add it in, The total, I know I'm squeezing and probably not a good idea, but the total income for both continuing and discontinued, $37,840 divided by 12,000 shares outstanding, and you're going to get that 282. Lexi, could you verify that for me, please?
Sure.
37,840 for the total of the two, 36,400 and 1440 divided by 12,000, and it should be $2.82. I did it myself before, but I just want to make sure that it proves itself. Yes, perfect, thank you. So this is required every time you would do a corporate income statement. If you look at a real one, you're going to notice CPS is on the bottom of the page, right on the statement itself. It is required. So that's it for this one, short and sweet for a change, right? And again, you'll have one like this in your second lab. So we are done with the chapter 13 videos, and I'll see you guys next time for bonds, chapter 14. Bye-bye.